Hey guys, Metal Driver here, bringing you another WWE Elite review, and today I'll be looking at Series 94, Bret Hitman Hart. On the side you get an image of Bret, then on the back you get another image of the Hitman, a brief bio, career highlights, a description of this figure, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Alright, so that was the box, so without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at Bret Hart. Alright, and here's the excellence of execution out of the packaging, but before we take a look at the figure, let's look at the accessories that he comes with. He comes with a pair of gripping hands, and he comes with a pair of pink sunglasses, which look really nice. We have seen this mold before, although this one is a bit glittery, a bit sparkly. I'm not sure if this was painted or just molded into that type of plastic, but it does look nice. I know we've received one before that was just all solid pink with no glitter and no sparkles, and it looked kind of cheap. So this one does not have that cheap look to it, so I do like this. And then we get the classic Intercontinental Championship belt. This is beautiful. I love this version of the IC title. I wish WWE still had this as their championship, but that's neither here nor there. We have received this before. It is a beautiful looking belt. So if you did miss out on that, on this version of the belt, now's your chance to get this. And then looking at the head scan, this is brand new, completely new sculpt for the Hitman. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw this revealed, I didn't like the images that I saw. In fact, I'm pretty sure everyone was complaining about it. Me personally, I thought it looked a little too much like Nicolas Cage. But having it in hand, it's actually not too bad. In fact, it looks better than what I was expecting it to look. The lips are painted well, the eyes look good, the eyebrows are painted pretty well. Mine has a little bit of missing paint up there, not a big deal. I think the only thing that's throwing this head scan off is that maybe the forehead is a little bit too big, but I'm actually really liking this. It's nice that the hair is pulled back. Mattel did try doing this with the Survivor Series Elite Bret Hart, and that one just looked kind of weird. I think this one looks a little more natural. Again, maybe the forehead's just a little bit too big. It could have been maybe slightly smaller, but still looks pretty good. Some nice sculpting on the hair, nice and curly and long. Looking at the torso, pretty much the same torso we've seen on other Bret Hart figures. He's got the classic black singlet with pink trim. You get the Hart logo right here with the skull and the wings, painted pretty well. Paint looks good on the torso. Some slight missing flesh tone right there, but I could fix that. Same color scheme on the back, looks pretty good. I think the arms are a decent size for the Hitman. You got some double jointed elbows in here that are hidden by this elbow pad, painted pink wrist tape. Then looking at the legs, you got pink legs with the black and white design. Looking at the back, the stars are painted well. The black design here is painted well. Does not appear to have any fuzziness or mispaint, at least nothing major. Down the side you get these white lines painted pretty well. You can tell there's only one coat of paint, some black is seeping through, but not a big deal. It says Hitman on the side, painted well. The lettering looks really good. Goes all the way down to the calf, pink knee pads. The other side, same paint design, looks really good. Then looking at the boots, you got white boots, pink trim, a black star with pink lining, black on the bottom of the boots. Same design on the other side with the boot, looks really good. Paint looks really nice. So good paintwork on this Bret Hart. And yeah, this head scan, I'm starting to like this a lot more the more I see it. Alright, going over the articulation, head is on a ball joint. It looks actually a little bit higher than I was expecting. Looks that far down. It's not the biggest range, but better than what I thought. Head turns side to side and tilts pretty decently. Shoulder goes that high up. It rotates all the way around. There is a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. There is slight hindrance right here by the elbow pad, but not the worst that I have seen. A swivel and hinge at the wrist. He crunches that far forward, that far back. Waist swivel. Legs go that far out. They go that high up, so great range there. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees. A cut at the top of the boot. Ankle goes that high up, that far down, and some slight ankle pivot. Alright, time for some Bret Hart comparisons. So here is the new Elite 94 Bret Hart next to the WrestleMania Elite Bret Hart from his appearance at WrestleMania 10. Here he is next to the ringside exclusive King of the Ring Bret Hart. Here he is next to the Goldberg 2-pack salmon colored Bret Hart figure. Here he is next to the Survivor Series Elite Bret Hart. Here he is next to the Ultimate Edition Bret Hart. Here's the Ultimate Bret Hart with the new Elite 94 head scan. And I did buy an extra one, so I swapped that head with the head scan that was on the basic Showdown 2-pack with Undertaker, which we have seen many times before. So here he is, and it doesn't look too bad. I kinda like it. In fact, it looks like a better version of the Goldberg 2-pack Bret Hart. It definitely has a better shade of pink. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the new Elite 94 Bret Hitman Hart? I really like this figure. I think it's great. I know initially I wasn't thrilled about the head scan when I saw the pictures revealed, and I know a lot of people felt that way. I don't know if people still feel that way, but I know for me, I certainly don't. I think the head scan turned out better than what I expected, and in fact, the more I mess around with the figure, the more I like it. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. I know some people might disagree with me, but I think this is one of the better head scans for Bret Hart. I'm really digging it that much. The overall attire scheme, I like this look. The black top with the pink bottom looks really nice, and this figure has double jointed elbows. It is the only Elite Bret that has those double jointed elbows. The only other Bret Hart that has that is the Ultimate Edition, and that figure, really the only additional articulation that figure has is toe articulation, which me personally I don't really care for. So if you missed out on that Bret Hart, definitely get this one, just for the double jointed elbows alone. Hopefully in the future we get another Ultimate Bret Hart with butterfly joints. That would be nice. It would be cool if that one was the all black attire or the all pink attire. And if we don't get an Ultimate like that, it'd be nice if Mattel, if you guys are watching, can give us a re-release or an updated version of those two attires with the double jointed elbows. And if we don't get a new head scan, I think this head scan would be pretty good for those. In fact, going forward, I honestly wouldn't mind if I see this head sculpt on other Elite Bret Hart figures. So I definitely think this is worth getting and adding to your collection. If you haven't done so already, like this video and subscribe. Check out my social media to be up to date with all my wrestling figure photography, and I'll see you next time.